What happened in 2021 and what our successes were for the year? Well, firstly, we started off 2021 with COVID hanging over our heads. We expected, like everyone, for it to work its way out during the year, but things did return somewhat to normal, but here we are at the end of 2021 and we're definitely still dealing with COVID. So speaking of COVID, in the first quarter, we processed millions of dollars in Paycheck Protection Program loans, better known as PPP loans. Those loans were right in our communities, being put to use by our business owners, trying to stem the economic impact or reduce the economic impact from COVID. We also continued the home refinance boom that started in 2020. 2021 was a crazy year for residential lending, again, with amazingly low rates. We've done home loans for years, but our recent successes have caused us to create a new brand. This past year, we kicked off FCCU Home Loans. We want our members to think of us first when they're buying a home, whether it's a $50,000 home or a home in excess of $1 million or $2 million. We can literally take care of all your home lending needs. We saw tremendous asset growth in excess of $100 million in 2021. And we actually hit a major milestone of $1 billion at the end of March. So at the end of the first quarter, it took us 50 years to reach $100 million for our credit union. It took us another 20 years to reach $300 million. And then just in the past 12 years, we've grown $750 million. What does 2022 look like for FCCU? Well, right off the back, on January 1st, we'll be completing the merger with Elm River Credit Union. They're bringing in new branches in Page and Kindred. This has been a really well-run, successful credit union in the past, but they have a retiring CEO and they were looking at their next phase and decided that their best future was to combine forces with FCCU. We're also going to be opening a new branch in early 2022 in Mandan, North Dakota. So we'll be adding another city. It's a beautiful building. It's coming along great and should open up at the end of the quarter, end of the first quarter. We're super excited to be adding Page, Kindred, and Mandan into our community. There's a lot of economic uncertainty going on. This past year is because of COVID, just because of a number of other things. Interest rates have been, flat and super low. So will interest rates start to go up? Inflation has been rearing its ugly head. We're expecting continued growth in 2022, but maybe not at the same pace as the last couple of years. Even though, in our world, we do not like uncertainty, we literally need to prepare for anything, and we feel we are very well prepared, well positioned as we can be for whatever comes at us. What separates FCCU from other financial institutions? First of all, we're a credit union owned by the members. So, first and foremost, your money stays within the communities we serve, whether it's in retained earnings to make our credit union stronger, local projects, big projects going on in our hometowns that we can be a part of, or at a time when most financials are paying super low rates on all deposits, we're still paying and have been throughout this whole interest down cycle 2.5% on our Kasasa checking account. That alone has accounted for more than $2 million in dividends paid back to our members just this past year alone. What excites me about the future of FCCU? Well, the key to this is our people. Over the past years, we have invested heavily in our employees, and I can say with absolute certainty we have the best staff right now that we've ever had. So really what excites me is what's next. The unknown is exciting. A year ago we didn't know what the Elm River merger was going to come on. So what's going to be new in 2022? We don't know. Time will tell. But really with the staff we have, the people, it's exciting to go forward and see what 2022 is going to bring. I want to welcome our new members and employees that are coming to us from the Elm River Credit Union. Welcome them into our community. We're really excited to have them here, and I think they're going to love being here. And as always, I'd probably like to take this opportunity to thank our members, staff, and board of directors for their loyalty and dedication to our credit union. Without you, quite frankly, there is no credit union. And then finally, I guess I would like to wish everyone a safe, prosperous, and happy new year in 2022.